Hey everyone, Richard Sepula, also known as your ROI guy. I just want to take a brief moment to help you understand exactly how the ROI guy can help you save more money on your marketing budgets. I want you to log in to www.yourroiguy.com and I'm going to walk you through an online demonstration. Each of our new members actually get a username and a password that's unique for their marketing campaigns. So on our site, you'll go down to the client login, type in your username and your password, and you click on the login button, and that will take you to our online reports page. This is where we actually capture all the information that comes from your marketing and your advertising campaigns. A lot of clients will do a whole shotgun approach to their marketing campaigns. Anything from Yellow Pages. Everybody does a Yellow Page ad, but how many people actually know how many calls were generated from this Yellow Page ad? In addition to Yellow Page, most people will do direct mail campaigns. Direct mail is one of the most popular marketing pieces that seem to go untracked. Therefore, a lot of business owners don't exactly know what their return on investment was for that particular marketing campaign. Another very popular but successful marketing piece is the Valpak ad. This has actually been proven to be one of the most popular and successful marketing campaigns that some of our clients have tracked, and we know this because we've tracked the campaign itself. Some other different types of advertising campaigns that you would want to track if you were a member of our service is magazine ads. A lot of people think that they need to put their main number in all of their different marketing campaigns and rely on the human to ask exactly how you heard about us, as opposed to putting a tracking number in that marketing campaign. So in our online reports page, this is actually where we track every single call that comes in, whether it was connected, missed, or actually the caller hung up because they were on hold too long. As you call into our system, we actually record the call, and we also track the caller's name, number, and address on every call that comes into our system. So now I'm going to actually walk you through some of the sample reports that are available from tracking all your different marketing campaigns. We're going to start with the most popular and common report, the call details report. This is a daily call that is emailed to you directly with every call that comes into your office. Not only do we track the calls, but we also record the calls. And I'll show you by using this customer right here how this actually works. So we've clicked on the call details report, we hit the view report button, and then the call details report will pop open. This is actually where all the calls are generated. And I'll kind of walk you through the calls that came in. Today, this is actually in real time. The location, the ad source that generated that particular call, it was connected, the duration of the call, and the caller's phone number. If we were to click on the caller's phone number, this is where you capture the caller's name, address, city, state, and zip, so you can add them to your mailing list for future mail promotions. Going back into the call details report, this is where you can actually listen to the recorded call, and it's both sides of the conversation.
Thank you for calling Water's Edge. This is Gina. How can I help you?
Hey, Gina. I wanted to find out more about your community.
Sure.
Why is this such an important piece of information? Because you don't know exactly how your calls are being handled when a potential client calls into your office. Now you can actually hear exactly the conversation that happens. Now you have a fail-proof system to know exactly what's working and what's not, how your calls are being handled, and how they're not being handled. Now I'm going to walk you through some other popular reports that are very common to a lot of our clients. I'm going to walk you through a quick traffic snapshot report, which is a weekly summary of all the calls that come in from all the different marketing campaigns. Because it's a summary, I'm actually going to walk you back through the beginning of the month to show you exactly how many calls were generated from each of the days in January. So we click on View Report, and again the traffic snapshot report will pop open. This will actually show you of all your different marketing campaigns what was successful, how many leads were generated, and how many were not. And then we scroll down a little bit further, we can actually show you the calls per day, how many were connected, how many calls were missed, so it can help you do a better job of your staffing on your phones if you see a pattern of missed calls over a certain day. This happens to be 5 missed calls on Tuesday. Maybe there was something going on, maybe not, but it gives you some data to go back and ask the questions. So we're going to actually go back to the call details report and show you some other reports that might be of a value to you. Another report that's very popular with all of our members, as we kind of scroll through all the reports that are available, is our missed calls by day report. This will actually show the business owner how many calls they're missing on a daily basis. So we go down, click View Report, and this will actually show you that over the month of July, she's missed a number of different calls, and this will tell you which day of the week she's missing most of her calls. This particular scenario, it looks like Tuesday she's missing a lot of calls. So she goes back and really evaluates what's happening on that day of the week to really capture more of the leads that are being generated. Another essential tool that a lot of our members utilize is what we call the call by zip code report. This will actually show the business owner exactly where their calls are coming from a geographical analysis. So we click on the View Report. This is a calls by zip code report that shows the business owner exactly where their calls are coming from, zip code by zip code. As you can see, probably the most popular zip codes, 4 and 5 zip codes right here, is where they would want to focus on because that's where the bulk of their marketing comes from. They might want to discontinue a marketing on zip codes that you can see did not generate a big return on investment. So that's where they can discontinue marketing and save money in their advertising budget. So we'll kind of go back to the main page and show you another popular report that really can help you determine what your ROI is for your marketing campaigns. We're going to focus on peak calls by day. This will actually show you which day of the week you're generating most of your calls to help you staff your phones a little bit more appropriately. As you can see in this business owner, Monday was the busiest day of the week, and it kind of scaled down, Friday not being a very busy day of the week. So this business owner knows that they can actually decrease the staffing hours on Friday as opposed to Monday to make sure that they capture all the leads that are being generated without missing any of the leads that come through. The final tool I want to show you today is our peak calls by hour report. This is actually a very valuable tool that a lot of our business owners will actually utilize to know what their staffing patterns are or should be, as well as what their incoming calls and what the most popular hour is for those calls. This will actually show you an example of a business owner, how many calls were generated on which hour of the day. As we can actually see, at 8 a.m. and at noon were very two popular hours where a lot of missed calls occurred because they were either at lunch or at meetings during 8 a.m. So this tool is actually proven to be very valuable to help you staff your phones at the most valuable times of the day so you don't miss any leads coming through. So in summary, I just want to let you know that the ROI Guy can help you save money on your marketing and advertising campaigns because we can actually show you exactly what's working and what's not and where your marketing dollars are going to. What we can do is provide you with unique telephone numbers to place in each of your marketing campaigns and each of your advertising sources so we can track exactly what's working and what's not. So if you have any questions at all on what your marketing budget is or should be and what your return on investment is for your last marketing campaign, call the ROI Guy today or visit www.yourroiguy.com.